Welcome back to the GT500 Eleanor build from Fanhome, owned by DeGastini Part Works. We're gonna knock out another box here. Look at this giant box for these little packages. I mean, their shipping is just, their shipping department's out of control. I'd like to hopefully get caught up with these. I have this box and 3 more sitting on the shelf. Also because, you know, sometimes I don't know a part's missing until it's missing. And they want me to request replacement parts. I think they said 60 days or 90 days, I don't know. Because it's just hard when you don't get all this stuff all at one time. Book 21. I did get, if you're following the Enterprise build, I like to get through these off my shelf and then switch back over to the Enterprise build, because I got the replacement part that I was needing for the final kit, but I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think 8 boxes behind on it. And those are pretty intense, but I want to get that one done. But we're here for the GT500. Let's see, looks like we got us a bunch of Enterprise parts, and I'm going to do like I did last time. Spend some time with me if you want, but I am going to actually take pictures, spread these parts out in here. That'll help me if all of a sudden I'm missing a part. I'm not having to review the footage as much. Let's kind of document for my own sake. Try to get those packages where I can tell what's inside of them. Oh, this one's got a lot of little bits, little wiring. Filming this on a Saturday morning. I have watched Coffee Walk, which is one of my favorite YouTube channels with Dennis Collins. Then I watch Toy Federation episode every Saturday morning. It's like my modern Saturday morning cartoons, except it's my Saturday morning YouTube fix. Okay, let's see. I'm hoping. Okay, we're gonna have to work with someone with the chassis here. Looks like we got us a power switch. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay, so 5 in there. Okay, give me a little idea. And then we're going to do some engine parts here. Okay, I think we can get this one done. Let's open up. And I'm going to do all 4 of these kits in this vid. That's why these vids are long. I pretty much, if you haven't watched these before here, I mostly run them uncut. Unless I have to step away for something, then you might see a cut. Or if I just get completely lost trying to read or interpret these pictures because there's no words, there's no instructions, then I might have to kill the camera for a bit, but otherwise you'd watch me stare at this picture for longer than it should take. And on this build, I haven't watched anyone else building this or seen any other instructions. They may be out there doing it better. I think I'd seen something like World of Wayne or something. I may have started getting these. I need to check and see, because he's legit. Over here, it's a hangout, like what did I just watch, never get my time back type of channel. This is die-cast plastic. Ooh, look at that. See this little part here, almost flung that off the table. Okay, so we got this cable with the switch. Oh, that's the main. Okay, it's the main power switch. I gotcha. And looks like I'm gonna go ahead and get the PSO5 screws ready. Get these out, cause I'm gonna set this knife over here so I don't slice myself. Set these kit packs over. Maybe put that up there. I need to get another little magnetic tray. Mine's full of just spare parts right now, spare screws. It'd be nice. I need to get a clean one from Harbor Freight. Actually, I think I got one upstairs somewhere. Half my tools are still like in these big totes I haven't gone through from the move. By the time I get fully settled in this place, I'll probably have to relocate again. Who knows? Who knows? Of course, I may be living in a cardboard box the way the economy's going. But we won't talk about that. I don't care what anybody says. It's not going well for me. Let's bring our chassis over. Also, I'd like to get through the 4 kits I got sitting on the shelf, because the last one has a big portion of the body on it, so that's going to be cool. Let's bring you downtown. That's a pretty nice view. And this is interesting to interpret. Okay, I think I might know what's going on. So I got the cable with the switch. Okay, there's a little slot over on this side. You're going to see a lot of the back of my hand here. Just the way it is. You might hear my tummy try to digest the Eggo waffles. I've noticed I get a lot of rumblies after eating now. So I guess, I don't know if it matters which way. I'm going to orient it this way maybe, switch wise, because I don't know which way's on and off. I'm thinking that's on, just the way that would probably be on the way the connectors, the cables are made in the back, so that'll be off. So we'll keep it oriented this way. This is going to slot in the back here. I'll do like a zoom in after, I suppose. That's going to sit there. And we got to get this little plastic bracket piece here. That's going to hold this in place, supposedly. Ramped portion oriented this way. Let me get a screw loaded up on my screwdriver. PSO5. This is going to be a pain in the ass. A couple of nubbins on the back side of this. What a pain in the ass. How is this even... How is it just going to... How is this even going to hold anything in? Is it just going to hold like the very edge? This makes no sense at all. This makes 0 sense. Good night. I don't get it. I don't understand how this is holding this in. Maybe it holds just the edge of it. Makes no sense. Oh my gosh, this is dumb. Another excellent design. Fanhome. Ah, fudge. Except I didn't say fudge. Not only is it difficult to see and get into, but this is bull crap. Ah! frustration is real. Alright, I may just have to get this in there and done, and then show you what it looks like at the end. I don't know. Damn it. Where did it go? Went down the floorboard. What in the hell? Maybe if I take just my bit out and try to hold this thing. No. God, what the hell? Cannot get in there with my big ass hands. Fudge! You're gonna get a macro view of me struggling with this, I guess, for a freaking half hour, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Just get this set in place. Let me get this screw backed out a little bit. Get this in here. Give me a break. What the heck? Did I get it started? Did I get it started? This is the situation we're dealing with here. Let's see if it snugs up. They don't look too great to me, the way this thing is trying to hold that switch in place. I don't know. This just doesn't look great to me. On the other side, where does this even stick out at? I wonder if that has to be pushed in or something. I don't know. Guess I can reach it. That makes no sense. This design makes 0 sense to me. Snugged. Just looks wonky. Feel the switch on the other side. There's enough. Okay, I guess that's it. That's it, I guess. That's so dumb. All that, and probably very difficult to see. Oh, you can see it over here. So the switch sticks out on this side, right there. You know what, you can't see at all. There it is. Okay, so we're done. Stop messing with it. Just wasting everyone's time. 15 minutes just to put that in. Right? Okay. Let's move on. Moving on. Now that I've wasted all that time. But if you're still here, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Okay. Let's grab... looks like this part of the engine block. 79A right engine block. Right there. And we're going to put on, it looks like a starter. Is that what they're calling it? You never know. 79C. Oh, gas filter. Okay. Gas filter. That's a weird ass gas filter, but then again, maybe that's what it looked like. It's going to go in like that. Like that. Get a PSO5. P for plastic. So we don't need to lube up. Snug. Don't want to over tighten. That's in. Like Flynn. And apparently that's it. This stage, or this little kit pack is done. More parts for next time. Let's zoom out. Do up kit 80. More engine parts. Hopefully none of this rest of the stuff is fiddly and we can jam through it, but you know, it's all fun and games, so to give you some type of fiddly bit where my big fingers can't get into. So I've got the left side of the engine block, more headers, or exhaust manifolds, I guess you'd say, whatever that is. Screw pack. Okay. This says radiator bracket. No, that's a radiator bracket. Alright. We're going to grab our radiator from previous kit. Get our radiator bracket. And we are going to okay, that just pushes in place. Okay, so on the bottom side here, we're going to orient it like this. Orient this like that. And we got some push pins here. Push that in. I like that. Snap assembly. I like it a lot. Surprised I didn't try to make us screw that in. Alright, now we're going to take, what is this, the left side of the engine block. Yep, left engine block from this pack. Rotate it like that. We're going to take this timing chain assembly with fan. Apparently it's going like this. Nope, it's going like this. Let's make sure I got all this oriented correctly. Yep, like that. And look, there's two notches there. That's gonna go. Okay, there's two ears here, so that's gonna slip. Okay, okay, I like that. Alright, that's gonna slip in over those ears like that. I like that. Take this radiator shroud piece. It's going. It's got a little lip here. Looks like it's going to slot in on that bracket. Like that. Right? I didn't really slot it. Oh, Yeah, it does. Slots over. Okay, make sure that's all the way over. Like that. I like that. Ooh, we might actually get a complete looking engine block here. This is getting exciting. Okay, get our right side of the engine block. Alright, we're going to put this on. We're going to secure it up with some DSO2s. So we should have matching slot ears. Yeah. Just like the real thing. Alright, got that together. Just doesn't look like it's fully pressed together on that side. But I'm thinking it is. Okay, DSO2, so we do want to get our 3-in-1 oil. Select Den Scourge, favorite part. We're going to dip the tip. And I have, I'll put a little more oil in there. Get our screws ready, DSO2s. Spill those out onto my hobby mat. We are going to put 4 of these into, ooh, almost spilled my oil. I'm just going to go 4 in. So, D for die cast metal. Dip the tip. Of course, my screw tries to fall off of my screwdriver. A lot of end force with this. Snugged. Still feel like I got a little gap right there, but it's small. Don't know if it'll suck up when I put the other screw in. If that's just how that is, I guess we'll find out if the other parts fit on top. You'll never see that in the end, but dip the tip. We'll go into this one. I think that looks alright. I don't know if it closed the gap up at all, but I think it's just the seam line I'm looking at with some daylight through it. Dip the tip. We got 2 more of these to go. Just trying to hold this in the air. Make sure they're snug. You can feel these screw heads starting to let loose, you know, and strip out, so I'm stopping right before that happens. But I want them snug as a bug in a rug. I don't want my engine flying apart. This isn't this isn't the Excelsior. Okay, that is done. Now, apparently, I've got to retrieve a part that's been built since what? One of the first couple of boxes. I can't even remember now. They like to give you those teaser pieces at the beginning of these, so you can see the behind the scenes. I got the box of parts there we've had this top part of the engine, this intake manifold and valve covers forever. Forever. Ever. Someone told me I put my air cleaner on wrong. I don't think so. That's the way it shows. There's my dual carbs. So it's supposed to sit down. Look at them big ass posts. We're about to do insertion. Double penetration on this. See if it fits. Oh yeah, it's a little snug on the back. Ooh, there's that little black piece there. I don't want to break that off. Need to go in even. Or not. That worked out. Okay. So we fit. We are good to go. Gotta be careful. These pieces are plastic. I don't want to break them. Alright, we do anything else with this? So that just set in there like that. Okay. Now our exhaust manifolds. I like it because our engine is coming together. I mean, it's a Partworks kit, so we're doing a lot of assembly on this little engine, and they could have just given you a cast molded engine. You know what I mean? Maybe how you put the air cleaner on or something, but I don't know. They slice all this out in parts so you can buy their kits and build them. That's the whole point. I guess it's a hobby. And I think I got my manifolds backwards. They go like that. I want to double check. I do believe I have them correct. Let me orient this the way the book is showing me. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, so these, it looks like they're just pressing in anyway. They do have the little mushroom clip fittings. Oh man, I thought that was going to be easy peasy. Am I putting this in the right spot? No. Yeah. No. Oh, I wasn't. Okay. Goes in the bigger holes. Okay. Our plug wires are going to go in there. I mean, just think about, I just need to sit here and picture this as a real engine. How thin, exhaust hooking on the back. Our plug wires are got to go in there. Man, that one doesn't fit very nice and tight. I don't like that. That's bullshit. I guess that's the same way on this one. But it'll look fine once it's done. And in there, I just don't like how that's kind of loosey-goosey. Manifold. You got an exhaust manifold leak. They didn't provide exhaust manifold gaskets. Okay, that's done. Moving on to the next kit. Looks like we're going to be working on the crankcase cover and oil filter. So some little bitty parts. Little bitty parts. Alright. '81. Set that oil up there. Get some coffee as it's going cold on me. Next kit. I'll slicey dicey this open with my Wahoo Killer. From my Bud K days. Those vids always did good. I had some creepers that would watch them though. There's some real douchey people. Most of them were cool, but there's this one dude, and I'm not even going to say his channel name. It was just a piece of garbage. I guess he got jealous that I was doing vids as well, but that's not how YouTube works, man. If you cross-pollinate with other, because I tried to interact with him on channel and he started attacking me. But you know, even in a video is crazy. But his channel's almost toast now because he's garbage person. That's the way it works. But if you cross-pollinate with people and you're cool, then your channels help each other. You know, rising tide raises all boats, but some people try to sink other people's boats. Even if I don't like you, I'm not going over and trying to, you know, attack your channel. At least I don't think I do. I am very difficult to be around, though, apparently. That's what I'm told. I'm an a-hole. So welcome to the a-hole channel. Alright, enough babbly-pabbly. Let's just work through this awesome set of instructions here. We're going to flip our engine upside down. That way it rests on that air cover, on that air cleaner, like so. And oil filter, that's going to slot in. Set in like that. Oil pan, that's a weird looking pan. That's going to go in like that. Okay. Some DSO 7s. Look at these, man. They got to have different size screws, and these are some longies. Some DSO 7. These are some Beltalowda screws. Long skinnies. Load up that screw, but we want to, that's right, then scourge dip the tip. And put this long dong up in there. Try not to push it down too hard, but I'm going to have to hold it in a good place because I don't want to damage my air cleaner. These ones going in metal, they're cutting their own threads, and this is a pain. You gotta have a lot of end pressure as that screw head tries to strip out on me. I'm gonna back this one back off. And get a little more lube in there. See if that helps out. I might have to dip more than the tip. Dip all the threads on that one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, can't find the hole. There we go. Come on. Dang, man. We just ain't gonna make full penetration there. We ain't gonna snug up. There's no reason they made to make it this way. This is just a poor design decision right here. Looks good on a CAD drawing. I think that's seated as the best I can get it. That is just too excessive. And again, I don't want to put a lot of downforce on my plastic. Yeah, that'll crumble probably. I can't remember if that part was metal. But I know it had these little fin pieces. I mean, look at all this. Look at how long that is. No reason for that, but we got one more of these. Get an excessive amount of lube. Try to, hopefully this other one goes a little better. Get it started. This one went in a lot better. Huh. That one went in way better. I mean, come on. Alright. Now we're flipping this guy back over. And What do we got here? What is this piece for? Did I miss something? No, I didn't. I didn't. So we've got oil filler tube and oil filler cap. This part and this part. Okay, round and round. Round into the round part on the cap. And this is going to, I hope it sits in there snug, otherwise this thing's going to be falling out all the time. It's got a keyway. Okay, this is getting a little bit fiddly. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. That's good and snug. I like that. And what the heck is this? It's supposed to be our distributor shaft. It's got a keyway. I'm thinking a cap is going to go in there. No way. No way that's not it. That was the wrong hole. Distributor probably right here. Still not real firm in there. I guess a little dip of glue in there might be needed later. Same with these. I might need to. We'll see how it all fits in there. Probably won't matter once everything's fitted. But yeah, 81D. Oh, that says pressure sensor. What? Yeah, okay, pressure sensor. So that's a pressure sensor. That would be where your distributor goes. Right? On a Ford? I don't know. We ain't done with this kit yet. We got an engine breather tube. It would be nice if this was like rubber, but it's plastic. It's plastic. And it's gonna go. So it's got a hole end and a stub end. Stub end goes to the back of the engine, looks like. All the way back to the... This is a transmission bell housing. Were they calling it, was I calling it a radiator cover earlier? I think I was, just miscalling it. That's the transmission bell housing. That fits in there, and then this side. Like that! Oh, I love it. Love it when a plan comes together. Love it when an engine starts to come together. That part is done. Ooh, next up we're going to do some plug wires. This will be, hopefully these go smoothly and they're not too fiddly or I have to glue them in. I feel like with the, if I remember right, with my DeLorean build I had to wind up putting dabs of glue to hold my wires in place, so I hope that's not the case with this pack. So let's open it up, and this will be the last one. So far we got 30 minutes of your life. Of course you could watch this on 2 speeds, skip to the end, skip to the most replayed part. Does your algorithm or your viewer thing show the most replayed part of this video? If it does, post up a timestamp for that, because that'd be interesting to see what people are skipping to. Because first person skips, next person sees that, they skip to that, and it may be nothing. Oh yes, this is all together. Thank goodness. On my DeLorean build, I think I had to do each one of these individual, and they would not stay in. So as long as these ends pop in and stay in the engine head, that will be fabulous. Okay, but apparently here's the oil pan. That looks more like an oil pan. This is just some BS. So this is going to go like this. There's a, oh, you're not in camera. So there's a nubbin to fit this over like that, and then we're going to screw in the bottom using a DSO2 screw. Get one of these out. And it is D for die cast, so din scourge, D for din scourge. We got to dip the tip. I don't even know if he's watching this one. Sometimes he humors me with the view. I'm sure that's not stuff he wants to watch. Ooh, that one went in nice, and it snugged up. Oh, that was easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Flip the engine over. Distributor has the keyway cut into it, so we can orient it a specific way. And before I drop it in place, though, it's telling me to make sure I dip some of these wires underneath that tube. It makes total sense to put the tube on first. You know, that way you gotta feed wires underneath it. I mean, how dumb. But it's not gonna be that hard. And I think actually, so one of them, two of them go on. They kind of split. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to have the right firing order, but it's not like I'm really cranking this up. This hood will probably be down most of the time. Alright, so we got our wires dipped under. We're gonna seat our distributor into the intake manifold. Maybe. If it'll get in there. Ah, yeah, that went in nice. I likey. Let's see. Let's see if these this is kind of a plasticky material, but it is flexible, so we'll see if how this works out for me bending these around and plopping them in place. Okay, good. That's a nice little, you know, it popped into place, has a little widget area, which is nice, because again, with that DeLorean build, I can't remember exactly how these were, but they totally, and I totally just unsnapped this. This is bullcrap. Thinking I might need to glue that, I don't know. These manifolds are leaving a lot to be desired. So if they give me issues, I may have to do something about that. It could be proactive. That one just barely fit in there. Like, I mean, it was so loosey-goosey. That's loosey-goosey. So pop that back in. So I'm not going to praise that too much at this point. But I guess as long as they stay in. Make sure I got everything in the right firing order. I'll let John Solar tell me. I might not be in the right firing order. Oh, I got the Expanse theme song, like intro song, running through my head because I've been binge watching it. The Expanse. There we go. We are wired up. That's how mine looks. Do that like that, I guess. That's how mine looks. And I think we're going to leave it like that. We got some, oh, we are not done. We are apparently going to do an engine install. Oh, we got some more parts here. Daggum, man. I thought I was getting you out of here. But we may be stretching this to an hour-long vid. And I really don't want to break these vids up into different packs like I do the Enterprise. Just because I don't want to. I want to have a long-ass vid, I guess. But what is this part we got here? Ignition distributor with wires. Nope. This is the ignition coil with wire. Oh, we do have one. Ignition coil. How does this go? Oh, this should be pretty easy. Okay. So we got the wire up top. Ignition coil wire. Sit on top. Plop into the distributor cap. Maybe. Come on. There we go. We got it. We got it. Now this part goes a little keyway there. So it's going to pressure fit in there, it looks like. I have to kind of bend this wire. Come on. Come on. It needs to be a snug fit so it doesn't ever come out, but daggum, man. Okay, we got that in. Now we're going to actually do an engine install. Where's my cherry picker at? Need my engine hoist, whatever you called it as a kid. Helping the old man. Got to do that some. That's where I learned all my bad words. Not necessarily, but I do remember Dad doing some stuff with old cars. He did more when I was younger. I think he used to buy, back in the day, you could buy, you know, old car, do some work on it, fix it up, and then resell it, you know. You know, might just need a tune-up or something like that. Kind of get some extra cash on the side. Okay, roll up our chassis here. We're about to stab the engine, or set the engine in place, because our tranny's already down there, so we don't really have to stab this guy. It's always easier to position an engine when you don't have to stab it in place. I don't have any fenders or nothing. This should be easy. Okay, we are in place. Now, whoops, make sure there we go. Got little notches for our exhaust manifold to set into. I'll show you what I'm talking about here with the little zoomy in. So those little notches for the exhaust manifold. So that's going to keep everything tidy in line. We need to put 2 screws in the backside through that bell housing, and that's how they're holding the engine in place, just like the real thing. I'm sure they use giant PSO2 screws. Plastic. Oh man, P for plastic. It's holding our engine in. So let me grab a couple of these. That one is snugged. And this one is going in. Snugged. Look at that. Cool. Look at that. We got the engine in place. Oh, that feels good. And we are complete. All right. Awesome. Well. Engine installed. We'll get our thumbnail. How's that thumbnail looking, John Solar? That is what it is. We're going to look at the ladies in the back of the old book. See what we got left here. Or what ladies we got in the back. So come on now. There we go. What? And 2000 Ford F Series F350 4x4 modified pickup. Deborah, there's a 1999 Jaguar XJ8. The Jag. And I'm not gonna say this. This is a 2000 Ford Mustang SVT Cobra R. I actually like this one, man. That is a pricey one right there. Street legal race version, basically. You got the giant fin. That's how it comes. Giant spoiler on the back, I should say. Rear spoiler, and then you got the front air dam. Huge. Oh yeah. So they had a price tag of $86,000 today. I guess that falls in line with like a modern GT500 if you could get it at MSRP, which you never can. It's saying it had the 5.4 liter V8. Oh yeah, that's right. Only had 385 horsepower. That's crazy, because like modern GTs, well heck, even like that 13 I had more horsepower. So things have changed quite a bit in the horsepower realm. We're really still living in like a really good era for, I mean, you get a Mustang GT, it's way faster than the old school Cobras were. It's not as cool, I guess. I don't know. Thanks for watching and hanging out. Another one in the history books. Boom.